Hello people, back from my holiday. We just had a short break away just for 5 days, so I come back and absolutely as usual can't wait to get back into my art again. So just mixed up a few little bits of paints last night that I just wanted to give this another go. Julie Cuts and Cathleen of Cos Design have been doing this effect, like a kind of a reflection effect, or I think Julie named it a ghost effect. Or I did have a go of it a couple of months ago and put a video up, but mine certainly was nowhere as beautiful as what their Cathleen and Julie Cuts have turned out. So, but it did get my creative juices flowing and thinking of a few things that I would like to try. So I'm going to give it a go again on this little gallery wrapped canvas. Nice little chunky little canvas that I got from my suppliers in Melbourne, which I'm finding are great prices, great to deal with. So the link will be on the bottom of my page if you're in Australia. Anywhere else, I'm sorry about that, but I did mix these paints up to not particularly to do this, but I'm going to give it a go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what the ladies did. I think it's cover the canvas, but of course I do it in my messy way, where I just like fingers and getting in there and dirty. So sorry Julie, I'm not as Julie self-admits. She's, you know, she loves to do things right. OCD, I think she said it's her OCD. I certainly haven't got that. Only when it comes to my painting, I'm obsessive compulsive because I just love it. But yeah, when it comes to doing things by exact measurements and exact ways, I'm just not like that. But that's good that everybody's different, isn't it? So yeah, it's just get in and get dirty. So I'm just going to do this with my hands. So much quicker. I think I've got enough paint on there. Maybe I might pour a little bit more. I think like the video I did myself of this about 2 months ago, I didn't use enough paint, I don't believe, on the canvas. So my yeah, it just didn't turn out as nice, and I did a full swipe, whereas that's it. I won't worry too much about that because they're all things that I can fix up after. So I'm going to just pour a little bit more paint on there. Just want plenty of paint, that's okay. So this is my this is navy. This is my custom navy, which is easy for anybody to make. So, but what I have got made up, which I made up for a different purpose, but I'll go into that another time, is the cool red, warm red and purple. And then I had 3 different brands of gold that I just wanted to try on another project. So one is the Elrado, which I'm not really liking their paints at all, so I'm just using what I have and I won't buy again, but it's their gold. Then I have the Mont no, that one's the Mont pouring pre-made pouring gold, which is really nice. And then the other one is the folkart. So I'll just put those down. One's the folkart, which I was hoping would help bring up those little pearls, but it doesn't. And then the other one is the pre-made pouring gold. But anyway, 3 different golds. So I'm just going to have a little bit of a change on this. I'm going to do the lines like the girls did. So, but of course I'm doing the red, purple, oops, yeah, I'm not as careful. I'm just a fly by the seat of my pants type of crazy pouring woman. Not doing it all so nice and neat, am I? But anyway, we'll just see how it goes. Probably, I don't know if I need all these different golds in here, but I'm just going to test out my little Swifty Swipe tool again that I made up last week for a different kind of pour. My Starburst pour that I poured in a spiral, then used my little Swifty Swipe tool. So, ooh. So there's 3 different type golds. I don't need them, but I'm just going to give it a go. Certainly don't need them. Now, oh, I've got an itchy nose, so that means a surprise, doesn't it? Oh, we've had some terrible fires here on the Sunshine Coast the last couple of days, and they're still raring really bad. I think it's 12 or 13 homes have been lost on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland so far, and the fires are still going. So I feel really sad for those people that are going through that at the moment. And as I've told you all before, my son is a fireman, so we're pretty worried about him because he's out there, of course, in the thick of it. Okay, this is a complete mess to what you see the girls do. So I'm the messy pourer of the bunch, but that's just me. So what I'm going to do with this, my other little Swifty Swipe tool that I used on previous video that I made up myself with the soft plastic in sort of a fan shape. I called it my Swifty Swipe, but I've had so many names. So I've tried to do just a smaller version of that, just with a sort of odd shaped head, that I'm going to swipe with this instead of just the tool on its own. So I'm going to give it a go. Yeah, nothing ventured, nothing gained, hey? So I'll do the same as what Julie did, just probably could take it a bit further down, hey? I just wanted to do, I just thought these golds and reds and lilac had really, no, that's not giving a nice pointy end, is it, like Julie's tool? So I could just, okay, all is not lost. I'll go around the other side to do the next bit. I could just use the tool itself, I suppose, would be nicer. Take a bit more of all of this colour down. Well, I think I've stuffed this one up. Help! I'm not liking the shape of that I've created. But then again, it might develop into something. Don't think so, but anyway. Just these colours. Oh, they're so gorgeous in there. Okay. Sort of got round ends, but that's because I've used this other little smaller Swifty Swipe. I just love those colours though with the dark blue. Oh, I'll give it a bit of a torch. Give it a bit of a torch. These colours were all made up with floetrol last night. Yeah, I'm getting quite a few cells in there, which I don't think is the preferred. But the only reason it kind of looks a bit effective is because it was the navy with those gorgeous colours. So I'm going to, I'll show you, see what you think. Ooh. It's kind of a little bit gorgeous in its own way. It's just different than what are others, but I suppose that's what it's all about. It's making, you might do a certain technique the same as someone, and yours will usually never turn out exactly the same. So that, and that's what's nice about it, that we all help one another, and your own will turn out completely different. You either love it or hate it, but somebody always seems to love the ones that you dislike. So I'm going to leave that there. I don't want to play with it anymore. Just love the colours like it is, so it looks quite effective. I'll bring it up a bit closer for you to see. And there you go. It's not too bad. I mean, it kind of, the colours are just gorgeous in it. The colours do look lovely, so I might do another one with different colours in it. But thank you, Julie. Thank you, Kathleen. And yeah, it'd be interesting to see how everybody comes up with their own spin on the technique. I mean, you know, it is a swipe, and it's everybody finds their own way of doing things, so it is interesting. Okay, so I hope it happy to know your feedback, but if you've got nothing nice to say, don't say it, move on. That goes not only for my videos, for all of my fellow pourers that do these videos for us all. But thanks guys for watching, thanks for subscribing to my channel, and thank you for the 99.9% of beautiful positive feedback I get from you all. Thank you. I'm going to keep the camera running. I wasn't real happy with my end result, but I've just put a line of the bright gold down the centre, and I'm going to swipe it with my Swifty swipe. I just want to see what I get. Actually, I need to swipe it with a straight edge, I believe, so I will swipe with this, just my piece, another piece of, nope, I don't like that, I don't like it. I'll try the Swifty swipe, see what I get. Probably liked it the way it was previously, but I'm all for experimenting and trying new things till I feel like I like it. So I just wanted to give this a go. This Swifty swipe tool, it's probably making a bit of a mess there, but it doesn't matter. You have to try these things, otherwise if you don't, you never know. So I'll give it a go over with my gun again. See if I can bring anything up interesting. See if we can get some colours to come back through this gold. Just the gold looks so nice against those dark navies and purple and the deeper blue, deeper red. Okay. Nah, don't like that either. Okay. I've gone through A, I've gone through plan B, plan C. A balloon, and I've got no balloons left because I've been away, and I mean, I've got a balloon, but I've got to blow it up. Oh dear. Okay, so no, I should have left it, see, but it's just showing you guys that us YouTube painters do have lots of failures as well as successes. So of course I wasn't happy with that first finish, so but we'll see what it looks like with a balloon roll. By the way, these balloon kissing and rolling are nothing new to the art world. Do you know where I first got taught to do balloon rolling? In my 40-year-old son's kindergarten class, so over 35 years ago. They used to do painting exactly and pressing the balloon into it and kissing it, and they used to do paint rolling. So it's nothing new. It doesn't belong to anyone, which is ridiculous, but anyway. So pressing in. Kissing doesn't really float my boat, no. Rolling is creating something It's just the colours that look lovely. Nothing about what I'm doing to it. It's the colours. I'll have to try and find some of my son's 35-year-old balloon rolling art. That would be something to put up for you all to have a look, that the technique was done over 35 years ago. My son's kindergarten class. And it's still done by teachers now, doing balloon art with kids. Okay. Do you know what? I like that. I think. What I really like is just the colours against the dark navy background. But it's just showing you guys that anything goes. If you're not happy with something, give it a go. And if all as far as I wasn't happy for this to dry and I thought I couldn't sell it or I didn't want it myself, I would just scrape the whole paint off and start again. Not ruin a nice canvas. But anyway, all of those paint supplies that I've just used today, if you're in Australia, I get them from my local online art supplier, which I'll put the link at the bottom. So they sell very reasonable prices, and they're really lovely to deal with. That's why I like them. Easy to deal with, and their site's good, easy to negotiate. Okay, so what do you guys think of this one? It's the colours that look nice in it, but certainly my technique went right off track, didn't it? Right off, so sorry about that, but I thought I'd just put the camera rolling just to show you that I stuff up too. And the only thing I really like about this particular one is the colours in with the golds, in with that purple and cool and light, cool blue and deep and warm blue, cool red and warm red. But yeah, it kind of looks like the fires that's happening at the moment around the Sunshine Coast. Thanks for joining me. See you again next time.